He is here, DeLisle Properties. Stephen DeLisle is with us, and Stephen, we're looking at the real estate market, the trends, what you've got for sale. You're going to cover it all in 5 minutes.
We're going to do our best.
Right. Just jump right in there, buddy.
Always good to see you. So what are the numbers you're seeing, like the end of April? What's happening with the market?
Yep. So if you look at the new listings slide, you can see that we're up in this category. And by the way, these numbers are presented to us by the Greater Greenville Association of Realtors. So the new listings slide will show us that we are up 1.8% in new listings on the market this year as opposed to last year.
That's good.
It's pretty nominal. If you look at the inventory slide as well, you can see that we're up in this category 3 months actually of inventory, which is kind of nice because last year we only had 1 month of inventory. And for perspective, if nothing else went for sale as of today, within 3 months there's nothing else for sale, just for perspective. So if you also look at the average price slide, last month alone, our average price in Greenville was $347,000, and as of today, we're over $350,000.
Yeah.
So we're still increasing here in Greenville.
Yeah.
But now we're going into summer. What are you expecting to see maybe differently?
Yeah.
As
So
we get into summer.
yeah. So it's helpful to know a couple things here to keep in mind. That in June and July, that holds the most sales volume statistically in the real estate world, if you will, because keep in mind too that school is out, so people are a little bit more free to move about. They're not tied to that school schedule. And while we do have increasing demand, supply can't keep up with that demand. That's why we only have 3 months of inventory. Also, the interest rates are also a little bit stagnant right now, which is building a little bit more consumer confidence. So all in all, it's going to be a pretty competitive summer.
Yeah, so what would you say to folks that are looking to buy or sell? Our producer was just looking on your website right now, and she's like, ooh, this looks nice. What would you say to folks that are thinking about doing one or the other?
So it's helpful to know as a seller, you're going to be competing against a few more houses that you would not normally in like Q1, for example. So for you as a seller, it's helpful to know that because you have a little bit more houses that you're going to be competing against, it's going to dictate what you can ask for your home. As a buyer, you're going to have more options to choose from. In Q1, you might have, let's say, 4 to 6 houses that might fit your needs, and now you have, let's say, 6 to 7. So just keep in mind that there's a little bit more inventory to choose from as a buyer, and you're going to be competing a little bit more as a seller.
Well, choice is
Makes
good,
sense.
right? Ultimately.
Yeah.
Tell us about your new listings. What have you got up front?
We've got a few new listings coming to the market soon. We actually listed 2 this past weekend as well, and they're already under contract. It's crazy that things are going pretty quick like that.
The market is hot, hot, hot. And the best way for them to look at all those listings, get in touch with you and your team, is your website?
Yeah, DeLisle Properties on all of those platforms as well. So if you want a deeper dive into what that looks like for you, we're happy to have that conversation, sit down and listen to what your goals are first and how we can accomplish those goals for you.
But your inventory is good.
Yes, sir.
And they have a lot of fun on social media too, so be sure to
just
follow.
a little bit.
Be sure to follow them. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. DeLisleProperties.com is the
Thanks,
website.
Steve.
You can go and check it out.
Thanks.
Sell, sell, sell.
Sell, sell, sell.